Okay. I do not know if my PC is cooked, but I feel like it might get cooked. We will see. If my PC is literally cooked, then we're still gonna have to pull the plug and call it early, you know? Um, damn, dude. I love the animations we got going on for this game, but I've been looking at and hearing stories. First things first, let's make sure that all our outputs are working. So many gamers up. I don't see anybody else I know personally who's on call it Tokon right now. Maybe there's somebody else. I think Mushhog was playing it earlier, but now he switched games. Um, make sure my controls are okay. My controls are responsive. Let me make sure that I actually. I'm scared. I'm scared to launch this game. I do have a PlayStation Network account, thankfully, so I could be able to log into that. Um, first things first. Oh yeah, 100%. It's working. Go ahead and get Ninja connected as well. That's working out fine. All right, that's good. I'll just go ahead and post my just going live status and get into the game. Hopefully I could be able to do CPU matches instead of just um needing to actually find other people who will just well uh screw me over. I would definitely give at least probably a good 3 to 4 hours. I don't think I'll mean I could like take a break and move on to a different game. But that would mean I need to make a new thumbnail. I mean, it doesn't take me too long to make a new thumbnail. I just need like a literal like half an hour break or something, to be honest. Anywho, before I forget, I should probably get my lemonade iced tea so I can actually work with stuff. I've been doing really, really long sessions recently for a lot of different reasons. Okay, that should be good. All right, time for me to go ahead and grab my You know what? Before I actually go get my drink, let me make sure that the game is hooked up and able to get. Why is it not showing up on my favorite list? I added this to my favorites. What the heck? You know what's actually really surprising is that this game is like region locked out of numerous countries. Fascinating, actually. Not so sure what's up with that. Also, I thought I finished installing everything. Apparently, it still needs to run some kind of install script for PlayStation, I guess, or some kind of anti-cheat. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I literally don't know. I wish I know. Oh, there we go. Now it's launching. All right, so it's using easy, which I see a lot of games use. Let me also make sure we have the. Let's go to the audio capture scene real quick. So that way we can actually get the game's audio hooked up and ready to go. It should be able to register my controller. I wouldn't see why it would not register my controller, to be honest. Sorry about that, yo. Okay. Give it a moment. The executable is not popping up on my desktop for whatever reason. I'm just not so sure. Oh, there it is. Hold up. Okay. Oh, there it is. Add session. Now let's go ahead and get back to the main scene. Let's do end roll capture. I'm assuming this is the client window. Um, Brother, if there's supposed to be audio, if there's supposed to be visuals, I do not see visuals right now. Yeah, if there's supposed to be visuals, I do not see visuals. I don't see anything. I'm pretty sure I hooked up to the correct executable. Y'all should be getting visuals like right now, right now. Or there's a pretty good chance my PC is cooked and I can't play it. Yeah, I have like a white screen for this game so far. Maybe there's a chance my PC is cooked. I don't know. That's why the title is my PC cooked or not? Because honestly, there's a pretty good chance that it is. Oh, I see a loading screen. I see a gosh darn loading screen. But y'all can't see the gosh darn game. Yeah, this might be unoptimized, to be honest. Like, I can see my OBS choking right now. I can see my OBS choking, like, super bad. So, can we get into the settings or anything? Can the game be displayed? Is it crashed? Also, to be fair, this game was is built on Unreal Engine 5. We do not have a good track record with Unreal Engine games on this channel. We literally don't. And that's such a shame because I've really looked forward to wanting to playtest this game. Yeah, I've been looking forward to wanting to playtest this, but if it's cooked because it's an Unreal Engine 5 project that, you know, can't get itself working and open, um, PC users are probably very screwed. And here I thought my PC is decent for this. Yeah, there's pretty good chance that we're cooked. I'm gonna have to type it out in chatty. This is wait. I have a cursor. I have a cursor. Hold on. We're choking, but we have a cursor. That's development. Why the heck would this open beta use up a crap load of memory, though? That's the thing. I'm also highly sure that a good amount of streamers are like playing from their PlayStation right now or have really beefy computers. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't be able to like run it at the moment. Okay, what are the minimum system requirements for this game? Oh, we're getting music. Sony Interactive Entertainment presents. You guys are still not getting visual for whatever reason. I have no idea why. I am getting constantly looping logo runs. I have no idea why that is. All right, hold up. Let me restart the game. Yeah, I had a feeling my computer is cooked. All right. Let me see if restarting the game helps. Hold on. That was weird. I think it literally crashed my yeah, that thing literally crashed my Windows Explorer as well. That's crazy, dude. That's real crazy. Okay, let me double check. What did they list as the minimum system requirements for this thing? 64-bit processor and operating system. Windows 11, obviously. Minimum Ryzen 5 1600X. 16 gigs of RAM at minimum. GeForce minimum at 2066 gigabytes. 27 gigabytes of available space. I have the space. I have the minimum processor. We should be okay. Hopefully, a clean reopening will be fine, I think. Hopefully? I don't know why the game is capture is not getting displayed on OBS. We were able to get Sony Interactive Entertainment Presents, but then the logo keeps looping and looping itself. I don't know why. Yeah, I think overall this game is feeding too much and just draining too much from my PC right now. We might have to shift gears and change plans because it's such a shame. I saw a bunch of the um recordings of this game up on YouTube, and it looks sick. Okay, the logos are working faster on my end. Sony Interactive Entertainment Presents is going faster. I can see this logo now, thankfully. PlayStation Studios.
Marvel Tolkien Fighting Souls.
Press any button. Escape. Quit game. Setting up network.
Am I disconnected on Twitch? I think I'm disconnected on Twitch. Yo, I think I'm cooked and disconnected on Twitch. Hang on, I think I'm disconnected on Twitch. Yeah, my PC is cooked.
Hi, how are you?
And the game capture is still not working properly. Why is the game capture not working properly? I got the audio, so don't tell me this is a Windows capture thing. Why the frick is this a Windows capture game? Why is this not a game capture? That makes no sense. So apparently, in order for this game to work, it's a game capture. Okay. Apparently, everybody else on YouTube is able to connect properly. Hang on, y'all. I am going to log into my PlayStation Network account. Let me try to remember, like, what the heck my sign-in deets were. I have an account, thankfully. I just want to get into the settings, man. Okay, I'm signed in. Can I adjust my settings? Bro, can I adjust my settings? Is this PlayStation Studio game not optimized for PC able to let us change our settings? And for some reason requiring Windows capture on OBS instead of game capture? Systematically, we're absolutely screwed, honestly. I was like, I'm trying to get this working. It's not letting me get this working. Bros, I think we're absolutely cooked. Alright, now it says setting up network and loading. But, of course, nobody on Twitch can see it because Twitch streaming crashed while YouTube still stayed connected for whatever reason. Alright, as soon as I log in and hopefully get to some settings, I'm gonna restart the stream. Right now, this is getting ridiculous. Bro, I've been able to run past fighting games just fine. What the heck did they do to actually really push performance in this game? Ugh. It is still trying to set up this dang network. It has legit been choking my computer for like several minutes. EAC unload timeout? What the heck? Are you saying I'm really not able to like run this at all? The heck is in the local files of this thing? Yeah, how is it able to only be working with Windows capture on OBS, but its audio can work fine with game capture? That's something that needs to get looked at. Yeah, y'all can see like the logos on the bottom right just fine. Well, those of y'all on the YouTube recording. As we can also see, the studio logos are absolutely choking as well. They're really choking right now. Oh, now they're choking again. Wow, this is so bad. I think literally the ones who are streaming right now have a PlayStation who can play this. Steam is just... Steam is literally not usable, like, right now. See? The entire logo, studio logo thing has to be redone. I can't even move the cursor. I can't even move the cursor. I literally can't. It just keeps on reloading itself over and over. This is so unoptimized, dude. This is one of the most unoptimized pieces of misery I've ever run into, mine. Yeah, I think we're cooked. We've been stuck on trying to get the game booting for the past half an hour. OBS crashed for Twitch. Things are still running for YouTube for whatever reason. It's quite possible that they put this thing out unoptimized for PCs. To no surprise, built on Unreal Engine 5. And again, it's Sony nowadays. Sony doesn't really care so much. I might have to, like, set myself. This is completely cooked. Okay. Let me try one more time. Let me... I was able to get past the studio logos before, alright? The game was able to, like, go into the main menu after going through the studio logos before. It was. But it still crashed the stream for Twitch. I'm trying to actually, like, see if we could get into some settings in the menu. Because maybe the game is running on very high settings from the get-go. But they want you to sign into PlayStation Network first. Which, of course, like, I don't mind. I do have a PlayStation Network account, thankfully, so they're not going to delete it. Um, but at the same time, it's like, can we handle, like, you know, changing the settings on the PC client before anything else? Because there's way too many games that run with the maximum settings when they launch, you know? That's a problem. That's an ongoing problem with so many studios and stuff nowadays. See, this is why indie game gets a better spot. Honestly, I might really have to change up the games. Yeah, we could just, again, I don't mind signing in. Just let us sign in after we, like, optimize from our side. It's like something Capcom would do. Capcom, like, runs their games on their native engine, right? Their engine is, like, pretty close in performance to Unreal Engine 5. However, we could still run their games and go into the menu just fine without needing to sign in. I have to look at my streamer bot, I think. I think Nightbot just literally doesn't respond on YouTube chat until someone sends a message in YouTube chat. Okay, so y'all can see the Sony Interactive Entertainment shows up, and y'all can hear the audio looping again. And the audio is probably going to loop again. I don't have NVIDIA over... Hold on a second. The logo was... The studio logos were moving just fine. Okay, hold on a second. Is my N... That is a very good question. There is no way my NVIDIA overlay is... Brother. You have got to be kidding me. Like, you seriously have to be kidding me. It's even caused my computer to, like, not work properly. Like, when I try to search up my NVIDIA thing, I can't. That is so weird. Clearly I don't see it. Because the game cannot be captured in game capture. It can only be, like, working in Windows capture for whatever reason. It's weird. The audio works for game capture, right? But for some reason, the visuals only work with Windows capture. I literally could not see that. There it is. NVIDIA app. I had to right-click in order to bring it up. Do I have to update this thing again? Is the app not telling me, like, a new driver's available again? Because sometimes I have technical issues because literally the app does not tell me there's a new driver. Of course, the latest driver was available back in June. Again, I literally do not get told that. I literally do not get told that I have a new driver ever with this thing. I have to, like, manually do it every single time. Hang on a second. I don't see this game on my NVIDIA app, though. That's the thing. I literally don't. It's like OBS, Seven Deadly Sins Origin, VLC, Monster Hunter Rise, Amogus, Palia, Enshrouded, SWOTOR, RA3, Peak, Sandrock, Pirate 101, GTA, Minecraft both editions, and Stardew Valley. I'll disable NVIDIA overlay for now. Like, completely disable NVIDIA overlay. But yeah, that is ridiculous, dude. What is... That's ridiculous. Oh, my goodness sake. They could literally just have, you know, fixed it themselves. And I agree. Like, someone in the comments says, there's no way you gotta be labbing the settings in order to play. And of course, there's a big CPU usage being a big issue as well. This game is too expensive for such a setback. If I could get past, like, the logos... Oh, yep, y'all can see the logos. But as we can see, the logos are freeze framing. I just disabled NVIDIA overlay. Yeah, I think honestly this is cooked. Yeah, I think we're cooked. It's about to be 40 minutes. I think I've lost all my entire patience. Oh, wait. The logos are moving. This is so inconsistent, bro. It's like the logos want to move, and then they don't want to move. Like, if they want to make money off customers for PC, why not have a decently running, like, PC client? I feel like they're doing, like, a crap ton of shovelware onto this client or something. Sonyware shovelware. Yeah, honestly, this is going to be a very interesting memorabilia of... So we can kind of get the logos working, it's just that they're not going through everything. I don't know why. You know what? I also realize porting games from PC to console and console to PC must be also quite a hassle. And it makes me think that when I actually put up my first game out, and if I want to actually make console bang, we need to get additional plugins and stuff to make it work for console. You know? I just thought of that. It would be extra work that's worth it, though, I would say. It isn't even running the Marvel logo yet. We literally had a sequence series where, like... Oh, my God. Brother, I swear, like, the upload will be, like, going up faster than... We're aware of the gameplay performance issues currently affecting the PC version. Our team is actively investigating these issues and working on a fix. We'll share an update as soon as we have more information when the freaking beta is going to be over very soon. Literally, the open beta is ending, like, super soon. Okay, now it's going to the Marvel logo. What the heck is... I don't see, like, the before you begin 3 out of 6. They have 6 troubleshooting pages, but I can't find the 6th or the 5th one. Yep. We're literally stuck on, like, the Marvel logo now. Well, that took forever. Okay, this is still taking forever. Thing's running, like, the studio logos over and over. How is this possible? I have no freaking idea. This is a world-reading record. A world-reading record of not being able to launch because of all these hiccups going on. Honestly, I feel like the game is cooked. I can run a lot of other games just fine for streaming, but this game is a whole new kind of Unreal Engine nightmare. Sonic Racing Crossroads was made on Unreal Engine as well, but we were able to get it running and testing on, like, free weekend and the beta test. What the frick is PlayStation and Sony's excuse? Okay, now I can see Marvel games. It's just gonna run the logo over and over. See, Kiba can get the video uploads like done faster than the game can actually launch for me into the main menu. And I recently also finished signing into the freaking yeah, this has been absolutely ridiculous. I'll do it with you later. It's almost like 50 minutes.
Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
Now we can finally get to the menu after 50 minutes. I want to have a happy face right now if we can actually get the...
Setting up network.
I also noticed the main menu screen kind of seems inspired by the Avengers theme. Bro, I just signed in. Yes, this is the account I'm signing in with. Thankfully, I do have an account for PlayStation for a long time. I just never found the reason to sign in. Yep, honestly, we're probably pretty cooked. All I'm trying to do is trying to get into the settings at least. And then if we can, I need to restart OBS so that way we can actually get everything back in order. They honestly should have another open beta scheduled.
Confirmation. Your Steam account must be linked to your registered player data and an account for PlayStation registered trademark to access online features. Once your accounts are linked, they cannot be linked to a different account, and this cannot be changed at a later time. Miltendo. Register your player data and link this account for PlayStation registered trademark to the currently signed in Steam account?
Yes.
Up/down. Move cursor. A button. Confirm.
Yes, register, please. I'm trying to get into the settings. I think there's also a lot of overlaid stuff going on with this game. Like a lot of like extra bloatware they come with this game. That's probably like choking people's computers as well. Like, you know how the music is like pausing for a bit and then it comes back?
When playing online, each player will be identified with a player name. Player names can use up to 16 characters including letters, numbers, and underscores. You can change your player name from your profile at any time. Token player, up/down, move cursor, a button, confirm, B button, cancel, X button, revert to default.
Fine.
Confirm, up/down, move cursor, a button, confirm, B button, cancel.
And it's still chugging after I made my name. I just want to correct these gosh darn settings. And then I have to restart OBS. I really feel bad this is happening.
Confirmation. Register the following player name, Miltendo, yes, up/down, move cursor, a button, confirm.
Wonder which speech module they're using for the main menu. But they do have actual actors for the characters. Yes, create a new data. This should not be taking ages. It is, dude. It's ridiculous.
Confirmation. No player data found. Create new data? Yes. Up/down. Move cursor. Enter. Confirm.
Just make the new data automatically. Or are we even bothering at this point? And you know what happened? After we finished setting up all that, the game just crashed. The game literally just crashed. We finished all the sign-in information, connecting PlayStation account, everything, and it crashed. I'm gonna try to open this up one more time. Maybe it was choking because it was trying to register our PlayStation account, but after doing that, it could not get me to the main menu. After an entire hour, we're going to have to shift gears. We're going to have to shift gears. I need to make a new thumbnail for a different game. I'm going to have to change the information on Twitch. Yada, 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 etc., etc. Oh, I apologize for the inconvenience, y'all. I'm gonna have to dig through these files to see if I can salvage anything interesting to keep. All I do know is that it's an Unreal Engine 5 unoptimized game. Project. Thing. They call this like a thing. I will believe it's a working, a working client for PlayStation gamers, of course, but PC gamers are absolutely cooked. I know I'm not Kiba. I said I would restart OBS as soon as we get into the setting. We are not in the settings yet. If you haven't noticed my screen, we've been stuck in logo limbo and signing in limbo for an hour. I literally said, like, I will try to restart OBS after, or if we even get to those settings at this point. Because we haven't been able to get past logos for, like, more than 3 times now. We was live on Twitch, and then it disconnected us because this is one of those, like, choking games that completely disconnects from Twitch, but keeps us alive on YouTube. I have no idea why. Because Sony Interactive Entertainment We should honestly just switch over to a game that we can run at this point. While I'm still fuming. Yeah, while I'm still absolutely fuming, maybe I should actually switch over to a game that I can run that I can use this Steam on. Yeah, I did all the sign in and everything. This is getting ridiculous. Maybe it'll only work if I, like, open it just to record a video or two on it. Maybe not stream the game and maybe make a YouTube recording. Because I do know streaming does take up resources. Okay. I'm going to do this before the weekend is over. I'm going to try to see if we can get, instead of a stream, like a recording for YouTube. I don't know why we... Anyways. I'll be right back.